Uh-oh. Let me make sure that we're live. That'd be good, right? Let me make sure that we're live. There we go, we should be here. I'm going to make sure that we're here. Hi, everybody. What do you see? What do you see? Oh, you're going to fight over who's first? I'm first. No, I'm first. Except that I left my kombucha over there. What do you see? Let me see. I'm going to try to figure out how to do this now. My chair, I'm all lit up. And there's a way, let me see here. Jimmy just got my lights on here. And, oh, you know what? It would help if I held the remote the right way, straight up. Let's have it up. And see, this side is really in focus because it focuses on me and it blurs my background, and I don't know why I can't just get that off, so it would focus. But if I sit close to this side, then it focuses on it. See, if my shoulders are back on this one, it will focus, but I'll have to find out how to. But it has various colors, and it also is supposed to like chase it. And then there's I think this mode will change the lights every so often. Let me see. But I really like the blue. I like the purple. You don't like the purple? But yes, this is a gift from Ramblers to me. Isn't that nice? Don't we have the best community on YouTube? Yes, we do. This was a gift from Ramblers to me. All of the moderators, I believe, and some others, and it was very nice. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated, and now I'm all lit up. And I'll figure out how to do the. There is one that it goes around. On, off. There's a memory. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's something that's blinking. We don't want blinking. Oh, there it is. Look. Is that too distracting? When we get the, we're not blurring the background. See that blurring? I don't want to point to it. See the one side that the background is not blurred on because my head is there and it's focusing on me? You could see it better. Look on the one side. The one side is totally in focus because it's anywhere my head gets closest to. But for right now, should we put the... We'll put the purple back on. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what should we do first? Let's do... Let's do this. Sorry. Let's do this. And then we'll do that. There's a Tennessee man who opened, you know, I don't know how many times that Tennessee gets a bunch of snow, but they did. And kids went sledding, and some guy opened fire on a sledding family. Nice, right? Okay. So let me get his picture up here, because he looks like he's a ton of fun. But apparently he doesn't like other people having fun, because my kids went ice fishing today and they had a great time. They went with Ethan's boss, who he's like in his 30s. His dad went, his father, who's also like one of Ethan's bosses, and they had a fire on a lake nearby. The ice is so thick, they had a fire on the lake, and they cooked all this stuff, and then they had all this venison stuff they brought. The kids ate like crazy, and they were catching fish and having a really good time. They had a really good time. Time to do those winter activities if you live there, but this guy doesn't think so. Nope. So this Tennessee man is, how old do you think he is? How old do you think he is? Would you believe he's 56 years old? He was arrested on Friday after he allegedly shot at a family that was sledding on a hill in his neighborhood. His name is Benjamin Cook, and he falsely claimed that the family, 2 parents and 4 children, were on his property. And then he opened fire without warning. Can you believe that? That dang family. What the hell are they doing having fun? What the heck? Get my gun. Right? He opened fire without warning. 1 bullet striking a couple of feet from the location of the family's 1-year-old son. The family was out sledding at about 11:30 a.m. near Chickamauga Lake, north of Chattanooga. They heard several gunshots coming from a house down the hill, and they saw snow fly up from the ground near the toddler. They saw the man with a gun, and they called out to him, "Stop shooting! Stop shooting!" And he told them they were on his property, apparently believing he had the right to shoot at families with children without warning. The family packed up their belongings and went back to their house and called the police. Deputies responded, and they got photographs from another neighbor showing Cook trudging through the woods with a rifle slung over his back. He was arrested and charged with 6 counts of aggravated assault. He should be charged with 6 counts of attempted murder. Deputies also executed a search warrant at Cook's home and seized several rifles. Additional charges may be pending. Not too smart there, Cook. Aren't you a bitter bitter person. You can't let a family go sledding. Wow. So that's what it's come to. Nice guy. Okay, and here's another hidden in plain sight kind of thing, right? We had, the other day, we had the Florida deputy. Remember the Florida deputy that was watching porn? Hit another car with a woman in it. Yep. And now we've got a Florida, this time a Tampa Sargent. Yeah. You never believe what he's in charge of. Well, he's the sex crime sergeant. But he's been found guilty of child P possession. And here's the former Tampa sergeant has been found guilty Thursday on 100 charges of possession of child P. Ography. That's what I mean, not urine, okay? Ography, not urine. Paul Lee Mumford, 63, a former Tampa police sergeant, was convicted after a 3.5-hour deliberation. It's disappointing, said his defense attorney, Chip Purcell, but it's one step in the process. We'll start to work on the appeal. Mumford retired in 2015 after working for 29 years with the Tampa Police Department. The last 18 months of Mumford's career were spent as a sergeant in the sex crimes unit. After retirement, Mumford served as a reserve officer for 6 years until he was relieved of duty in February of 2022. The Tampa Bay Police Department was informed of the illegal images that were found on an electronic device owned by Mumford in 2021. Former Tampa police officer James Bowie discovered the illegal images on Mumford's hard drive. Mumford had asked Bowie, who had extensive technology knowledge, to examine his hard drive, which was no longer functioning. While working on the hard drive, Bowie uncovered multiple images of child P. After the police obtained a warrant for Mumford's home, they discovered stories concerning children on Mumford's computer, with Mumford's name listed as the author. Oh, so he's writing stories about this too. Mumford told police that he was unaware of the pictures on the hard drive. He claimed in court that he did not write all the stories, but the ones he did write were a form of therapy due to extreme S abuse from a P ring throughout the state of Florida, which he endured from the ages of 10 to 16. A P-file ring, not a urine ring, okay? Mumford's sentencing was set by Hillsborough Circuit Judge Samantha Ward for March, and it's unclear how much time Mumford may receive, but each individual charge carries a maximum sentence of 15 years. Okay. Not good. All right, and now we're going to take a look at the California fires. Before we do that, we're going to just take a look at this story. We've got this guy right here. Uh-oh. Videos. This is a Pennsylvania man who was accused of killing and dismembering his roommate last year, but he was found dead in his jail cell before he was to stand trial. Joshua Moser, 34 years old. Authorities found the dismembered parts of 37-year-old David Hittinger's body in 3 different locations and arrested Moser in May of 2024. The remains of David were found in trash bags, on a trail, in a cemetery, and in a quarry. When they searched Moser's homes, where Hittinger also lived, they found blood and hair plus evidence of efforts to conceal the blood. Moser was charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and other related charges. He reportedly admitted to detectives that he strangled Hittinger and hit him with a hammer before he dismembered him. Officials say staff found Moser unconscious in his cell. They attempted life-saving measures, but they were unsuccessful. A pretrial hearing had been scheduled for February 5th. So there'll be no trial there. And do this one, and then we'll go off and look at the fires. So this woman in Ohio, she was arrested on Friday after her 9-month-old child was found with multiple severe injuries, including broken bones and a black eye. Kayla Sierra Williams, 30 years old, has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree endangering children and 5 counts of third-degree endangering children. The Scioto County Sheriff's Office said the infant was seen on Friday at King's Daughters Medical Center in Portsmouth, where doctors told Williams to take the baby to Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, but the baby never arrived there, and medical personnel contacted Child Services. Child Services took the baby to the Southern Ohio Medical Center in Portsmouth and removed Williams' 2 other children from the home. Deputies contacted Williams at her home and interviewed other people at the home as part of their investigation, and after receiving a report from the doctors in Columbus, they returned and arrested Williams. No further information was released. She's being held on $350,000 bond and is due in court Monday. Okay, and then one more, because this is a really important story before we go to the fires. A 27-year-old trucker was caught with a missing 12-year-old girl over 100 miles from her home. On December 28th, the victim's mother reported her missing. She informed the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office that she believed her daughter was with a man named Liam Wallace, who was 27. Law enforcement received all the information that the mother had on this man. The missing girl's mother told police that her daughter had previously run away, and Wallace was the man who brought her home. Wallace had claimed to the mother that he was the father of the girl's 13-year-old boyfriend, but police later discovered that he lied. On December 31st, Kane County Sheriff's Office deputies found Wallace and the young girl in Utah, inside Wallace's semi-truck. When questioned, Wallace initially claimed he was with his lady and insisted that she was 19 years old. Deputies confirmed the girl was the missing girl in Arizona and took Wallace into custody. The child reported that she and Wallace had engaged in intimate activity in Nevada and Arizona, though Wallace denied those allegations. Authorities believe the pair met online in a teen chat room around October. Wallace admitted that they had met several times before the arrest, and they traveled to California and Nevada together. After executing a search warrant, authorities discovered 6 electronic devices associated with Wallace, and they also recovered women's apparel and journals that likely belonged to other girls or women. Wallace could face 10 years to life for federal child trafficking charges. What about the other girls? And where are they? Crazy, right? Okay, let me just go check the chat. Won't you check the chat? Let's see. That'd be good, right? Oh, it's just opening up here for me. Here. Okay, let's see. Rough and ready. How'd the wedding go? Ruffles, you missed the auction. You should go back. I had a lot of really nice stuff. Okay. How was the wedding? Hi, little lady. You're just popping in to give a thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, little lady. You have an early morning appointment? See you tomorrow. Okay. Check out the auction if you get a chance tomorrow. See if there's anything you might want. Little lady. Hi, Christine. Okay, so let's go. Ruffles. You got another one coming up, Ruffles. Don't cry. Even the weather being bad, they were still... Oh, good. You had a good time. That's good. Congratulations. All right, time to look at the wildfires, right? The death toll is rising. And you know what? I've been out a lot of the day, so I didn't get to see this stuff. But Linda did say that the death toll had risen. And you know, I saw this video where this guy found his dog and it's very emotional. Very emotional. Firefighters rush to contain LA blazes as the death toll rises to 24. I'm going to give you the latest on the fires, okay? And I'm going to get an image up here in just 1 second. This is a scorched mountainside behind an Oak Ridge mobile home park in the Los Angeles suburb of Sylmar. A close brush with loss for a community that knows it well. John Ward and his wife Dawn Holder were already packed and ready to go on Tuesday afternoon. The fire was a 30-minute drive away in Pacific Palisades, and there were no evacuation orders, but the winds were fierce, and their mobile home park in the suburb of Sylmar had burned to the ground once before. So when a neighbor pounded on their door late that night, they were ready to go flee the Hearst fire. There are many scams circulating, particularly around short-term rentals and GoFundMe pages, said Adam Cruz of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. He warned residents to remain vigilant. Yeah, definitely. The strong Santa Ana winds that have been helping to fuel these fires are expected to pick up again late Monday, which is prompting the National Weather Service on Sunday to issue a rare, particularly dangerous situation red flag warning for 3 areas across Ventura, Los Angeles, and Los Angeles counties from early Tuesday morning until noon on Wednesday. A lot of mix up and everything. People don't know who to call when they're looking to rebuild, and horrible. More than 1,000 prisoners are now among the firefighters battling blazes around Los Angeles as part of the state's incarcerated firefighting program. These prisoners volunteer for these jobs and make a maximum of $10.24 a day, plus $1 an hour during emergencies. Hang on a moment. I don't know what just happened to my thing here. I'm tired, guys, you know. Mentally and physically exhausted. Okay, let me see here. All right, so what do we have here? The mayor of Paradise reaches out to Altadena leader. Mayor of Paradise, California, where 95% of the town was destroyed in the Camp Fire 6 years ago, and more than 80 people were killed. Crowder lost his house, his business, and his cars, but not his hope. He called Victoria Knapp to let her know she's not alone. He offered support and guidance to get through the myriad of problems he knows the community will face. Most certainly. Look at that. For Georgie and Leonardo Antinori, the most devastating part of losing their home to the Palisades fire wasn't just the displacement and material damage, it was losing the cremains of their late daughter, who died as a baby more than a decade ago. They said, her ashes were in our home and they're gone. Every memory, every piece of physical evidence of her life is just gone, and that hurts. The couple and their second daughter, who's 2, had lived in the Palisades Bowl, a mobile home community that housed a lot of single, young families and older residents who were priced out of Santa Monica and Venice, or who had just lived there since the 70s. Giorgio said it was very, very modest. She looks like an actress, doesn't she? I can't think of the actress, but I can see her almost. Looks very much like an actress. They evacuated the morning of the fires, and by 5 o'clock, everything was up in flames. By the next morning, our park was gone. Making things worse, they didn't have home insurance. Though fires are common in Los Angeles, they had never reached that far into the Palisades before, typically staying contained in the canyons, the couple said. The prices of insurance just got so high, and we were still trying to recover from the last 4 years of everything changing after COVID, Georgie said. They planned to pick up insurance and recovering economically, never thinking in 100 million years that our house would go up in flames. Thankfully, many friends and loved ones have reached out, offering the family a place to stay, but it'll still be a long road to be rebuilding. I never realized how loved we were by our community, and it's just so overwhelming to see the people help us. Where's that? Malibu has lost 1/3 of its eastern edge, the mayor said. Santa Ana winds could pick up, but also push Palisades fire back onto itself, says the battalion chief. Okay, that we already covered last night. Let's see what else we have here. Death toll increases. Officials now say at least 24 people have been killed as crews are in the critical stage of their battle against the blazes. See what else we have here. All right. Let me just look at one other thing before. Shoot. Hang on a minute, guys. Tyler Perry calls out insurance companies in heartfelt post amid the LA fires as he aims to do all he can to help. A nurse sustains life-changing. Oh, here's about the woman that's charged with the arson, but she's not. Let me hold on a minute. In those fires. A woman who was arrested on suspicion of arson amid the Los Angeles wildfires, but officials do not believe the incident is connected to the devastating blazes. The woman, who is 60 years old, is named Gloria Lynn Mandyke, was taken. Oh gosh, that's terrible. That's a terrible. It's got to be Mandich or Mandyke. Oh my goodness. That is a mispronunciation. That is a mispronunciation nightmare, that name. It's Mandich. Mandich was taken into custody and charged with felony arson related to a January 8th. Uh-oh, I heard the chimes. What's that? Ruffles and Ready, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Astro from space. I haven't seen you in a long time. You say, wow, these old men are nasty. But they keep finding willing girls to run away. That they do. Over 100 miles an hour. We're seeing a lot of our friends tonight. Hammer Hatch is interesting. Okay, let me go back to where we were. The blaze in question was located near Leo Carrillo State Park in an area that has been under a red flag warning as multiple wildfires continue to rage. In the region, fanned by severe winds and fed by dry vegetation, though the major fires are only partially contained, the fire that Mandich is accused of starting was quickly extinguished by the Los Angeles County Fire Department, according to the California State Parks. Mandich, meanwhile, was booked into Ventura County Jail when her bail was set at $20,000. She made her first appearance in court on January 10th and has an upcoming court appearance set for January 22nd and January 24th. Prosecutor in the arson case did not immediately respond for comment. Let's see. The Kentucky native, Linda thought she was from Pennsylvania. She's from Kentucky. Kentucky native now faces a felony charge for allegedly causing a fire of a structure or forest land, as well as a separate arson charge specific to fires started during an emergency. Records show she pled not guilty. Okay, so now we go back to the chitter chatter. Hello, Sharon, eating ice cream. All right, you're eating ice cream? Okay. How could you eat ice cream? It's too cold to eat ice cream. You need hot cocoa or something warm. Okay. Actually, it's getting a little warmer. It's 24 balmy degrees. Okay, let's do the Wordle cookies because I'm sleepy. Tintiok. Let's do the oh, that's what I do wrong. Day du puzzle. I think I did that wrong. That's why that one time I didn't have it. But look, excite. No. No. But we can exit. Right? And we can cite. And we can tie. And we can, what else can we do? Extinct. Can we do extinct? Sure we can. We can text. And that's who's next. And how about a scent? And how about 10? Tent. TikTok. All right, let's see. Oh, ice. And a net. Oh, tent, okay. Okay, heart made wise. First time I looked at the chat, I tried to get those on my own. P8 back, paint it back. What happened? Paint it black? Oh, nice is a good one, Christine. Very good. Let me see. Exit. Exit I have. XIE, I don't need any more 3 letters. NETT, heart made wise. All right. And one more with a C. we go. Got it. Wonderful. Okay, I think we're going to leave you wanting more tonight. No, really, though. Because it's been a really, 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 really long day. Let me see. I got new glasses. They were really expensive glasses. They're Betsy Johnson glasses. I got 3 pairs. Very, very, 3 pairs. I paid $6 for 3 pairs. Okay. So that's very expensive, because if you're normally going for the dollar store, I paid double. That's pretty bad, right? All right, anyway, I've got to get my other glasses. I've got to go to the eye doctor, I think, this week. My other glasses are coming in. That's it. That's going to be the end, and we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hi, Ruffles and Ready. And thank you, Ruffles and Ready, for the super chat. Thank you all for coming in. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. God bless. Prayers, and see you later. Did I forget anything?